your involvement in the Golden Dawn?
Oh, my involvement in the Golden Dawn is in so much as I was very interested actually in Eastern and Western mysticism, and I spent time reading and researching when I was younger.
Evening all, and welcome to a SEPI Agency analysis video. In this video we're going to look at a process known as backmasking, which is basically hiding demonic messages in rock and pop music, if you play it backwards of course, hence backmasking. This one we're going to focus on the famous Led Zeppelin song Stairway to Heaven, which allegedly has a verse in it, when played backwards, has references to Satan himself. So let's analyse that, and as ever, we'll let you decide. Led Zeppelin leapt onto the scene in 1968 as one of the most influential rock bands in history. However, their success did not go without controversy. The use of satanic symbolism and leading lyrics, along with Jimmy Page's interest and involvement in the Golden Dawn, raised an eyebrow or two. The Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn is a secret society founded in the late 19th century that are focused on occult practices, mysticism and ceremonial magic. Page has been linked to the occult due to his fascination with figures like Aleister Crowley, who was associated with similar esoteric practices. Page even owned Crowley's former residence, Boldskin House, which added to the speculation about his interest in the occult. In 1981, Christian DJ Michael Mills began claiming on radio programs that Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven contained hidden satanic messages. This idea gained further traction in 1982 when Trinity Broadcasting Network's Paul Crouch hosted a show featuring William Urell, who argued rock stars were collaborating with the Church of Satan to hide messages on records through something known as backmasking. So in the interest of our investigation, let's examine Stairway to Heaven backwards and really see, is it there or is it Pareidolia? Okay, so what I've done here, I've isolated the verse in question, so it's not the entire song. They don't seem to have an issue with the entire song, it just seems to be this verse. I mean, it does perplex me that somebody back in the 80s would have been sitting there winding back a vinyl just to try and hear this stuff. It must have taken a lot of effort, but let's have a listen to the verse going forward in real time.
If there's a bustle in your hedgerow, don't be alone there. It's just a sprinkling for the May Queen. Yes, there are two paths you can go by, but in the long run, there's still time to change the road you're on.
So that is a verse played normally in real time. Let's have a little listen now to it in reverse without any sort of prompters. Let's see what you think. Okay, you may have picked up on a few things, and you know, like there were mention of 666. I've got little prompters here. There it is. Like, let's just put it back for you. And sad Satan up here. Let's play that bit for you. See how easy it is when you're prompted with some words. So what we're going to do now is just remove the music and see what it sounds like was just Robert Plant's vocal. And we can do that. This is a real good bit of software this. So we're going to take away all the drums. I'll have a little listen as I'm doing this.
If there's a bustle in your hedgerow, don't be alone there. It's just a sprinkling for the May Queen.
So there we have Robert Plant's voice isolated.
Yes, there are two.
Clever stuff, isn't it? So what we're going to do then is go to the end of the verse And we're going to replay it in reverse again with just Robert Plant's voice. Let's hear it now. So the music stripped away, we've played it in reverse, it's quite clear, but it's still really a stretch to suggest that these lyrics, such as "He made us suffer, sad Satan," that the number 666 we're playing. Yeah, let's do that bit again, just a play from there. 666. Not quite 666, is it? How about this part here, where he's meant to say those whose power is Satan. Let's try that again. They ain't too bad, but still a stretch, I think. Stretch of imagination. So that's what all the fuss is around. That is it, okay? That's the evidence from the pastors from the 80s attacking Led Zeppelin with this satanic wording implemented into the music. But let's take another popular song, shall we? Let's move that out of the way. Here's one from somebody you might all know. The guy's called Elvis Presley, and you might know this track, so have a listen to it, shall we? Well, I was going to play it to you, but the nasty YouTube police have banned me from playing a snippet of an Elvis song. So, you know the one, it's the Return the Sender, that one, okay? Probably get punished for that as well. But anyway, let's crack on. So, surely Elvis wouldn't say anything bad, would he? No, but listen, this is how words go in. I've got a couple of examples here. Have a look, listen to Smelly Rat. Smelly rat, yep, Smelly Rat. He said that, folks. Let's just take away all the music. Boom, boom, and boom. And let's try it again. And let's see what he says. Smelly rat, there we go. What's the next thing there? Absolute luck. Absolute luck. And what about this very devilish lyrics? Look, who wants on-set death? Surely Elvis wouldn't go that far. No, thank you, Elvis. But it's silly, okay? Don't start taking this for gospel, no pun intended, but I'm just trying to show you that we can fit words in anywhere we want to. It is pareidolia of the mind, we just need things to fit. And here are some silly examples from the well-respected comedian Peter Kay.
Apparently, according to Michael, your burgers are the best.
I can hear your prayers, your burdens are the best.
I believe the hot dogs go on.
I believe that the hot dogs
There's got a bit of rivalry here, Michael. Celine's peddling hot dogs.
And for years I honestly thought ABBA was singing Chicken Tikka, Tell Me What's Wrong.
Chiquitita, tell me what's wrong.
So, was Page's interest in Eastern mysticism merely bedtime reading for himself, or was this practice part of a deal made with an entity or entities who in return ensured riches, fame and fortune? Despite their success, the band members have suffered a fair share of disasters, which we will not go into in this video. However, we will include a link in the description for further recommended research. Please help support us by giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to this channel. So thank you for joining us for this episode, and be sure to look out for the next one. And until next time, be good.